Hi everybody, this is the Sentiment Timing weekly video recap for Wednesday, March 11th, 2015. I'm not sure if you guys have noticed, but we have a new look and feel to our website, and that's primarily because we have a lot of big institutions that have been contacting us to make them the one of our premier newsletters for their service. And I had mentioned last week that Investors Hub is the first one that's going to be doing it. They get over 2.4 million users per month on their website, and they have actually already created our landing page and are going to be starting the marketing next week, so we're pretty excited about that. But back to our homepage and what this is. If you go into the reports, this is our. I think they may have changed that already. This is it's called free reports. If you click on that, you can see all our previous reports. Just scroll down, go to whatever dates that I'm going to go over in this video. You can see for yourself when these these tops and bottoms were called in advance, and see for yourself. And if you're interested in joining, just click the Join tab, and that's pretty much it. So everything has pretty much gone as expected. And if you took our freebie from last week, where I said that Woody was anticipating that we were going to get a top between March 4th and 5th, and that was put out on the 3rd, and this was our February 18th newsletter. So members knew for 2 weeks that this was going to be a top. Pretty much everything has gone as planned. So again, members knew here that we were, it was going to be a top coming someplace in this area here, and the S&P has done pretty much exactly as planned. And if you would have maybe bought some SPY puts or bought SDS, which is a 2-time inverse, so that goes up when the S&P goes down, you probably would have made close to $4,000, $5,000 already, and would have been able to pay for our service for the next 3 years. But that's pretty much what we do. We let members know whether it's safe to be buying or selling. And if you remember, during this time period here, the NASDAQ had reached 5,000. The Dow was at new highs. You had your cheerleaders on CNBC coming out and saying that the NASDAQ was heading to 10,000 and there's no stopping this bull market. And all of our members, as well as the free people that watched the newsletter last week, read the video from last week, this was going to be a top and we were going to drop. Now everybody's caught on the wrong side. And the minute that everybody gets extremely bearish, guess what? It's probably going to be time to buy. And that is pretty much what is expected, where I'm going to show you our free piece. So during this time period when the NASDAQ was at 5,000 and everything, and everybody was looking straight up, we had sentiment that was extremely bullish. We had bearish divergences on our charts, and we had a wave count that even if we were going to make a new high, it was leading to a larger decline. So there was nothing that was bullish about that rally that was taking place, based off of wave counts, based off of technical indicators, and also based off of sentiment. So the big drop that we've seen, we actually got a bearish reading here. Now that doesn't mean we're going to turn, and if you look at what he's saying, is the expected declines are underway. So when everybody was bullish, we were expecting lower. That's pretty much what's happened. The pattern assumption has been that this shakeout is going to resolve in another upside experiment. So again, when everybody is going to be getting bearish on this market, most likely we're going to get another one of these moves. Now, the important part is knowing when. When do you want to buy? Because everybody that was just doing the technical analysis and just believing that this market was heading straight up were buying this pivot, this pivot, this pivot, and they're getting shaken out right now. And most likely the fact that we are taking these support levels out so quick, really the next, we're probably going to see the S&P head someplace into the 2020. Now, it may not get there. We're just going to follow when Woody's next turn date is, which members already know. That was released yesterday. So if we just start chopping around here and we get into when the expected turn higher date comes, then we're just going to go long, and we're going to enjoy probably another one of these moves. And that's really what this newsletter is all about. It's not about getting in and out of trades. It's knowing in advance that the top was coming in September, that the low was coming in October, that the top was coming and you know, so the point is this, is that you know in advance when these turns are coming, and since this top call, I think the S&P has moved probably 800 points. If you just took this breakout right here, you're pretty much dead even. I think you're up 15 points from where we closed today. If you took this breakdown here, you are dead even. So anybody that has been waiting for this big up move or big down move has basically just watched over 800 points up and down on the S&P without making a single penny. And anybody that comes out and says that market timing, it's impossible, it's a losing game, I think these, you know, these red arrows and green arrows, because these were all predictions by Woody, pretty much says that that is not true, and it's why some of the largest institutions in the world follow Woody. They're, you know, he's been doing this for over 30 years, and he's the best in the business. And it's also why we get these, you know, these large institutions that are calling us now, wanting us to be their premium newsletter. And we're doing it. We're, you know, the word is starting to get around, and people want the best information, and this is what we're providing. So the again, we're looking for more downside. This is from the newsletter that we just put out, where we are looking for another push higher, but that's going to come when our next turn date is, which you're going to have to subscribe to figure out. And it clearly needs more time, more corrective time for this to occur. So we're not there yet as far as the low, as far as timing. So once we start getting to that date, and once we start getting into our pivots and the technical aspect of things are lining up, we're going to go long, and we're going to enjoy the next you know, move to the upside. And that's really what we plan on doing. So the question you really have to ask yourself, are you ready to start trading with confidence? I've been doing these videos for a while. I've been giving you free you know, previous newsletters. You guys have seen for yourself how good Woody is at predicting when these turns are coming. And you know, you get to trade with confidence. It's a trading secret that many have been trying to figure out for a very long time. Woody has figured it out for the last 30 years, when to expect market turns, when the energy is high, when it's low. And really, it's a information that no trader should be without. So if you're ready to try it for yourself and see how trading with confidence feels like, you can hit our join button at the top for $9.99. And with that, that's all I have for this week, and have a great night.